Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to talk about your holiday in English. Now, from time to time, once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, we go on holiday. When schools close, for example, most parents and their children go on holiday. You go on holiday leave. Once you come back from your holiday, your friends are very eager to hear all about your holiday. Your colleagues want to know everything about your holiday. Your friends as well. Now, how do you talk about your holiday in English? That is what we are going to be looking at in this lesson. Or maybe you need to write an essay about your holiday. You just got back from school and your teacher has asked you to write an essay about your holiday. Now, to talk about your holiday, you may begin by number 1, that is, where. You may begin talking about your holiday by explaining where you went for your holiday. Maybe you went to Spain. Then you can say, I spent my holiday in Spain. I went to Spain for my holiday. I spent my holiday in France. I went to France for my holiday. Now, the next thing that you could talk about, that is number 2, when. When did you go for your holiday? So, you could say, for example, last month I went on holiday to Spain. Last month I went on holiday to Spain. Last week I went on holiday to Egypt. Last week I went on holiday to Egypt. Or during the school vacation I went on holiday to Spain. During the school holidays I went to Spain for my vacation. So you have different ways of explaining when you went there. You can begin by, last week I went to Spain for my holiday. Or during the school holidays I went for my vacation to Spain. Or during the summer holiday I went to Spain for my vacation. Okay? Now, the next thing when it comes to talking about your holiday is how. And that means, how long was your holiday? How long was your holiday? So you could say something like, my holiday was 1 week. Or my holiday was 3 weeks. Or you could say, last week I went for a holiday to Spain and that lasted for 3 days. Or you could simply say, I went for a 3-day holiday to Spain. Or I went for a 1-week holiday to Spain. Or I went for a 2-week holiday to Paris. Or I went for a 3-week holiday to Japan. Okay, so how means how long your holiday lasted. Was it 1 week? Was it 2 weeks? Was it 3 weeks? Was it a month? Okay. Number four, how long did you spend your holiday in a specific place, or did you move to a different area? So you could say, for example, I spent 3 days in Paris, and then I spent the last 3 days of my holiday in Madrid. I spent the first 3 days of my holiday in Paris, but I spent the rest of my holiday in Madrid. So how long means, were there any changes? Okay, did you stay in one place or did you move to another place? You could say, for example, during the summer holiday, we went for a camping holiday. Okay, during the summer vacation, we went for a camping holiday. We spent 3 days in Paris, and the rest of our holiday we spent in Madrid. Or you can say, last summer we went for a road trip. We spent 3 days in Luxembourg, and then we moved on to France, where we spent 1 week, and finally we spent 3 days in Spain, and then we traveled back home. Okay. Number 5, alone. Did you travel alone, or did you go with your friends, or did you travel with your family? Okay, so you could say something like, I traveled with my best friend. Okay, or I went for my holiday with my family, my older brother and my 2 sisters. I went on a holiday with the rest of my classmates because it was a school trip. I went for my holiday with my classmates because it was a school trip. Or you can say, I spent my holiday with my best friend. I went on holiday with my mother. I went on holiday with my colleagues. Okay, so explain whether you went alone or you went with other people. Number 6, what did you do? Okay, what sort of things did you do during the holiday? So you could say, did you, for example, if you went camping, okay, did you, for example, visit historical sites? Did you spend your holiday at the beach, just swimming? Okay. What sort of things did you do? That is what number 6 means. So you could say, for example, last week I spent my holiday in Paris, and while I was there, I did a number of things. I went shopping and I visited all the famous historical sites in Paris, and I also met up with one of my friends who lives in Paris. Okay, I traveled in the metro. Okay, so describe what sort of things did you do? What sort of things did you do? Number 7, the highlights of your holiday. Talk about the highlights of your holiday, and that means what you enjoyed the most. What you enjoyed the most. So you could say something like, the best part of my holiday is that I got to do some skydiving. Okay? The best part of my holiday is that I got to meet all the friends that had left our school and now live in Madrid. Okay? Some of the highlights of my holiday are that I finally got to climb the highest mountain in the world. I made new friends and I tried eating new foods that I'd never eaten before. Okay, so talk about the highlights of your holiday. Okay, and that is what you enjoyed the most. Did you do some snorkeling? Did you do some mountain climbing? Did you learn how to cook the local food? Did you learn how to paint? Did you enjoy just shopping? Did you enjoy just laying next to the sea? What sort of things? What were the highlights of your holiday? What did you enjoy the most? Okay. Now, once you have done that, there are some words that can help you to describe your holiday. And these are words that you use very often, especially when someone asks you, how was your holiday? How was your holiday? Now, there are many ways of answering that question. The first one is fun. It was fun. And fun simply means that you enjoyed yourself, okay? You enjoyed yourself. You laughed a lot. You ate food that you like. You did a lot of fun activities, maybe swimming, maybe snorkeling. You did the things that you enjoyed to do. You had fun. B, adventurous. Adventurous means that you did a lot of exciting things that you had never done before. Okay, you did a lot of exciting things that you really had never experienced before, so it was very adventurous. C, boring. If your holiday was boring, then it means that it was eventless. You did not do anything particularly enjoyable. It was just dull and monotonous, and the program was the same day in, day out. You didn't really enjoy yourself. It was just boring. D, enjoyable. Enjoyable means it was fun. You did a lot of things that you like to do. So you had a lot of fun. You enjoyed it. E, exciting. Exciting means that you had a lot of adventurous activities, and you did things that you had never done before. You tried doing things that you had never done before, so you are thrilled about it. It was very exciting. Special. Now, if your holiday was special, it means it was memorable. There is something about it. There's something that you did during the holiday that was very unique. Okay, there's something you did that was very unique. Maybe you got married, maybe you got engaged. Okay, it was very special. You did something very unique. G, relaxing. Now, if a holiday was relaxing, it means that you got the chance to unwind. Okay, you got the chance to unwind. Let's say, for example, you've been working really hard the whole year, and then you go on holiday and you come back feeling very rejuvenated. You come back feeling like you have a lot of energy. Then it means that your holiday was very relaxing. You're not tired anymore. H, pleasant. If your holiday was pleasant, then it means that it was enjoyable, it was fun. Okay, you enjoyed yourself. You did things that made you feel happy. Okay. I, short. If you say that, oh, how was your holiday? My holiday was short. It means that you stayed there for a very short time. Okay, you would have preferred if you stayed there for a longer time. Okay, you would have preferred if you spend a little bit longer during your holiday. So when you say it was short, it usually means that actually I would have enjoyed the holiday more if I stayed there for a longer time. Then J, wet. Now, when someone asks, oh, how was your holiday? And you say it was wet, it really means that it was raining the whole time. Okay, it was raining the whole time when you were there. K, weird. If you say that your holiday was weird, it means that something very strange happened. It was just really, it was very strange. Maybe everything you had planned to do did not work out as you had planned. Everything was the opposite of what you expected. It was strange. It was weird. It was unusual. L, quiet. How was your holiday? It was quiet. It means that you spend time maybe on your own, maybe reading a book, not doing a lot really, just quiet. You did not do a lot, and you spend the holiday on your own, just doing your own things. Okay, M, memorable. If your holiday was memorable, it means that there's something that you did during that particular holiday that you would like to remember for the rest of your life. Okay, you did things during that particular holiday that you would like to remember. They are very unique, very special. Like, for example, if you got engaged or you got married, those are very memorable memories. They are things that you want to remember for a long time. The next word is joyous. Joyous. Joyous means joy, which is happy. It means that it was a fun holiday. It was enjoyable. You laughed a lot. You enjoyed yourself thoroughly. Okay, so it was joyous. Oh, well-earned holiday. When we describe a holiday as being well-earned, it means that you feel you deserved it, because maybe you've worked hard the whole year and you have been really tired, so you feel like you deserve a holiday. So when we say your holiday was well earned, it was time overdue. You really, really needed it. Okay, and you deserved it because you've worked really hard. Now, P, lazy. Lazy means eventless. It means that you did not do a lot. Okay, you laid around, you lazied around. Okay, you did not do much. You did not move around much. Maybe you went for a holiday and you spent the whole holiday just by the swimming pool. Okay, or just by the seaside. just laying down, okay? You did not do a lot of activities. You just lazied around. It was eventless. Q, festive, festive. Now, if you describe a holiday as festive, it means that you celebrated something. Like, for example, Christmas or Easter, or maybe your birthday, okay? Or maybe it could also mean that you went for a music festival somewhere. Festive just means celebratory. You celebrated something. So you either celebrated something like your birthday or your wedding anniversary, or you simply went to a festival, like for example, a music festival. Then you would say, oh, my holiday was festive. R, luxurious. Now, if you had a luxurious holiday, then it means that it was a very expensive holiday. Okay, you spend a lot of money doing things that cost a lot of money. Like maybe, for example, you hired a yacht. Okay, um, maybe you went to Cannes. Okay, maybe you went to Monaco and you spend a lot of time buying designer clothes, designer shoes. Okay, maybe you hired a Ferrari, okay, to drive around. Who knows, maybe you hired a private jet. Okay, but a luxurious holiday means you spend a lot of money. You spend the holiday doing things that cost a lot of money. Number 5, or maybe you even went to a 5-star hotel, for example. Now, S, restful. When you say your holiday was restful, it means that it was very relaxing. Okay, it was very relaxing. You have completely unwound, you have relaxed. You went there really tired, but you came back feeling very relaxed and rested. Absolutely rested, no stress, just absolutely relaxed. T, delightful. If your holiday was delightful, it means it was enjoyable, it was exciting, it was joyous, it was pleasant. Okay? U, cheap. Now, if your holiday was cheap, it's the opposite of luxurious. It means that you did not spend much money really. Maybe you went backpacking. Maybe you simply just went camping. All you brought with you was your tent. So it was quite cheap. You did not spend a lot of money. It was a low budget holiday. The next word is unusual. Now, if your holiday was unusual, it means it was weird. It means that it was strange. Something very strange happened. Something that you had not expected. Maybe everything you had planned to do did not go as you had planned. It was very unusual. It was weird. It was unique, but not in a positive way. It was very strange. W, rejuvenating. If your holiday was rejuvenating, it means that it was very restful, it was very relaxing. You feel like it has given you a new leash of life. You feel like you have been reborn. You feel very energized. It was energizing. Okay? It was very energizing. It was relaxing. It was restful. You feel like you have been reborn. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of motivation for life. You feel like you have lots and lots of energy. X, romantic. Now, if your holiday was romantic, then it means that you experience a lot of romance during your holiday. Maybe, like I said, you got engaged. Maybe you got married. Maybe you met someone new. Maybe you met someone new, a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Maybe you met someone and fell in love. Then you would say that, yeah, my holiday was very romantic. Okay? Now, this brings me to the end of this lesson. If you found the lesson useful or informative, then please subscribe to the channel and have a look at all the other videos that I have uploaded. They are equally useful in helping you improve your English. Also, share the video with your friends and family or anybody else who needs it, okay? Thank you very much, and see you in my next lesson. Bye bye.